everybody, it's Hayes. Today marks week 2 for me, which means that I had my operation a week ago today. This time a week ago they were in my guts. So I thought now that I'm starting my week 2 food plan that I would show you what I did for week 1 so that it might help somebody if they need some information. So when I left my pre-op, they gave me this bundle of information that has everything in it from pre-op through to getting back onto normal foods. So week 1, it says the first 6 weeks following surgery is week 1 fluids. So from 7 days from the operation, fluids only, 7 to 10 servings of 200 mils, and that includes, it's like one whole thing of that. That's your fluid goal for each day, but it includes that. So you can have skim milk, Horlicks made with milk, hot chocolate made with milk, milkshakes, water, nothing fizzy and no sugar, tea or coffee, use sweeteners rather than sugar. And I also stuck to caffeine free because they said that in pre-op, so I thought, well, I might as well carry it on. And then there's just a list of a few other things. Squash, fruit tea, fruit juice, vegetable juices without pulp, thin soup with no lumps, and sugar-free jelly counts as all liquids. Then they give you an example meal plan. So like for breakfast you could have a glass of milk, soup without lumps, and then 3 snacks per day from those options. So that's how the first week has to be, just fluids. So one of the things that helped me was these little guys. I got these in a pack of 8 from a shop called Wilco's, and they're just little groovy jelly moulds, and I found that I can split them into 1/4 of a pint each, so I think it makes kind of like, it made a serving on my pre-op diet, but after surgery I could only like take a little bit off the top, but still it's quite portable and it only counts as fluid, so it was quite useful. When I left the hospital, the lady that saw me said that for the first couple of weeks, or at least the first week on fluids, I was going to have to do some sort of supplement. So she suggested slimfast, or what was that other one?
Don't know.
An icky one. I'd heard that it was awful, so I went for slimfast. So my husband got me this from the shop. Now the reason being is that it's packed with all your vitamins and minerals and all the things that you need. I made it by the instructions the first time with 250 mils of cold milk and 2 scoops, and there's no way I could drink it. I mean, it just lasted all day, and by that point it tasted disgusting. So the next day I made it with just 125 of cold milk and 1 scoop, and then that's a more manageable amount to get down in like an hour or so. But I hate it, and it's disgusting, and it makes me git. I'm like, oh. Sorry. Some of the things that I've been using to make things easier, one is my scales, which are dirty because I've used them. I really love these scales. They were on offer in Argos for about £7, and they're digital, which is good for me because I'm really shit with numbers. And what I found is that if I'm measuring something up, I can just get my, say I want to have 200 mils of milk or something, turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Now put that on, turn it on, and then it's got that bit weighed in, and then I can just measure in my 200 mils of milk until you're looking at the numbers. Should we get it? Oh, too much. And then I know I've got the right amount. So my scales have been super useful, and I like using them. The other thing that I've done, they sent me home with all these meds. It's quite a lot to keep on top of. So I started just scribbling everything down each day. So Friday was the first day that I was home from hospital, and I've just got my meds this side and my liquids this side, and then I've written down each time that I've had medication because I forget, and then each thing that I've drunk throughout the day. So day 1 I had my omeprazole for my stomach, paracetamol, fluoxetine, which is one of my normal medications, and I had milk and water. And then lunchtime I did my Fragmin, which is these injections, which are blood thinning. I just got a few days left of those. And I wrote down the times, so yeah, it's like day 1 at home I had milk, water, I tried my slimfast and couldn't finish it, and I had a small jelly and an inch of tea, and that's what I managed on day 1. So it just helps to kind of document it, because also I forget what I've taken. So I think that's about it. It's kind of the same as pre-op in terms of it's just liquid plus slimfast, for me anyway. I mean, everyone's different. It got a little bit annoying because I like savoury stuff and everything's sweet, including the medication. It tastes disgusting. Oh, get this. Get Senecot. Do not, under any circumstances, try this. They gave me this so that I wouldn't be constipated, and it is the most foul, disgusting, horrible sensation in the world. You drink it down and it burns your throat like some sort of alcohol, and then it coats your throat in chalk, like a crispy layer of chalk. I couldn't deal with that, so I got some Senecot because I have not pooed in a week, but then there's nothing to go in, so I will do that rather than that. That's about it. Today marks the beginning of week 2. I'm going on to sloppy purees. I'm very excited. I had Weetabix for breakfast, 2 tablespoons, and I think since the start of pre-op I've lost just over 1.5 stone, about 21 pounds I think. Not too sure because numbers aren't my thing. Anyway, hope that's helpful. Any questions, ask me. Love you, see you soon, bye bye.